Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're back! Okay, awesome. This may be a bit of a nightmare to explore. This may be a bit of a nightmare for me to export to YouTube later, but hey, I'm Loxley, State of Strategy, Caprine Card Shark, the board game goat. If you're seeing this, and this is the first part, this is the first thing marked part 6 you're seeing, then you've not really missed much. We have just started with a priest, and we are going to jump straight back into there. We're a priest, we work at a parish, we've already set some contentment up, we're gonna carry on just going on with that. Currently just boosting my starting stats, which is just 111. And hopefully now everybody can hear me and everybody in chat can... I just refreshed mid-sentence. That's how behind you were. That's a buttery smooth stream. Oh, there we go. There we go. We did have an important consensus. We are Father Dank Beef Lord. Thank you. It's Father Fank Beef Lord is my brother's name. Turn it off, turn it back on again method. Absolutely. Yeah, I can only assume Father Wank Beef Lord. Oh, Kale's made it weird. Kale's made it weird. We're also going to probably go for Cult of the Knife this time. Also, I am justified because apparently that, according to the Cultist Simulator wiki, it is often referred to as the concept of knife, as the principle of knife. So I feel justified in my nonsense. That's the wrong thing to grab. The Beef Lord's family. Dank, Rank, Wank, Spank, and Shank. And then they've got their cousin Lank, who's a very tall man. But has terrible hair. Anyway, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry for that slight interruption in the stream. We now return you to your regular programming. But yeah, hope everybody's doing very well. We're just having a bit of a early game. This is the point where I've actually got to fill information because it's very much a case that it's just kind of the same old. Like, we're going to get to a point where we will start learning stuff in a second, but at the time being, like, we've not even got the explore yet. I'm going to guess I need to reach with Locksmith's Secret, which I will do shortly. But, like, again, I'm just going to... We found the real result of those curses. I know. Tricksy bastards. They fucked up my stream. I actually suspect it might have been that I had a few too many processes running in the background. I already have Dread. Off to a flying start there. Already have Dread and good grief. Right. Ashen in. Ashen in, glimmering out. Locks left Candy Crush running in the background. I was actually having a conversation about games I would play on stream happily versus games I would only play for money. I don't know. I've been kind of debating whether I want to pick up an occasional collectible card games, but I'm really unsure. Ooh, exaltation. Sometimes my words and those I have borrowed move my congregation between more concentration to exaltation. Your only frame of reference for Candy Crush is Neo Scum. Ah, yes. I do not know it too well. Collectible card game? Yeah, so I've played... So, for example, like, Magic the Gathering, or I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream before now. I have Mystique. Neo Scum good. Yeah, it is one of those things. I have just not made time to listen to any AP for a while. Gregory Caramel Covered Chocolate. What? Sometimes my chat just talks bollocks. But yeah, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, you'd have to pay me to play that again. But also, I kind of, like, I definitely want to play, depending on how much fat is taken off from the AP, it can work. Yeah, that's pretty fair. It is time to... Is the stream stuttering, or am I just doing the Yu-Gi-Oh starting? Who can honestly say? But yeah, it's not a game for me. The fact that nothing cycles out, the fact that it's just so involved in its own mechanics, and those mechanics do not get any simpler over time. Yeah, it's not something I find fun to play, honestly. Made-up character who had their Candy Crush ripoff where you can bone related candy-related himbos. Yeah, please do. I'm absolutely happy to accept recommendations. Plantix very kindly sends me the occasional recommendation into my DMs. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that he has sent me that I've just been like, okay, I'm going to stick that straight in my wish list. So I'm being good. Are you getting sick? But yeah, if you know any good deck builders, I will happily accept them. This is my villain arc. Be evil. Be evil? Wait, what am I being evil about? Did somebody say deck builders? Always. I mean, you know, card game, board game go, Casino strategy, Caprian card shark. It's all over there. I said it was being good. I mean, I'm being good to my bank, which is in itself an evil. You want to pick up Rosewater Master Spiral Chaos Cube and find playful to play with. You just made those. That is just, you've just typed in into a random word generator. I refuse to believe that's a thing. Grifflands, excellent game. Ring of Pain, it's on the list. Black Book, I don't know, actually. I will take a look at it. Fights in Tight Spaces, on my wish list. So, yeah, I do... They are good recommendations, all. There's an AI neural net that generates fake magic cards. See? I told you, it's random thing generator. Not a card game, but it's strategy. I own that. I own Bad North. They curated a set that mostly works. Ah. I can see that working. I can see that being a thing that succeeds. Like, I trained an AI to learn magic cards. I definitely want to try it. Maybe I will try it on screen. I'm not sure if I will or not. I don't know. Maybe, like, as we go into August. So, I'm probably going to be playing Cultist Sim for, like, the most of the rest of July. Next week, I will be taking some time off, probably. Or I certainly won't be streaming as much, because I am preparing for a show. But then, yeah, then I've got a few days and I'm flying out to Canada, so I'm going to be on a full-on holiday for 10 days. Sanctuary, the rest area song in ROP is Regular Lullaby. So yeah, I am going to go away for a little while, and then, I don't know, maybe when I come back in August, I will start playing Disco Elysium, because a number of people have mentioned it, and it is definitely something I think could be good for the channel. So yeah, I know Kale is down for it. Disco Elysium is gorgeous and heartbreaking. What you want? You love having your heart shattered. Well, I'm just happy you can support, like, unions. So it's like, yeah, let's go in, do that. We are gonna support the union as best we can. Gorgeous and heartbreaking. Nice. Very well done. I do enjoy that they have just. What about unions? I'm pretty sure there are unions in Disco Elysium. Like, you know, there is a bit of a through line of left wing philosophy in there, from what I have seen. You were very confused. That is fair. So was I. Just always. It is an inevitability. Okay, so that is actually giving me quite a good amount of stuff. Interesting. Workers of the world unite! When the power of the union through the workers' blood shall run, there can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. For what is there that's weaker than the single strength of one? For the unions keep us strong. Solidarity forever, etc., etc. Where were you? But were you phrased and confused? No, that is just you, Kale. Only you are phrased and confused. Oh, that's vitality lesson. Ah, that. Yeah, I hope it does. Reigns games, I have played the Reigns games. Again, that is why I was so excited to play Card Shark. 2 for 2 on perfect episode recreations. I will try and... Yeah, there's also Reigns Game of Thrones, which unfortunately released right before Game of Thrones went terrible. Reigns Her Majesty is real good. I am a big fan of the writer. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I don't think anybody was hugely interested in it when it happened. It was like, a nice tie-in. Glad they got the money, but... Stop getting sick. It's the only internet... It's the internet's... Yes, if anybody isn't aware, Kale, our mod, has a podcast called Phrased and Confused, where they are given the interstitial title of Frasier episodes and explain the scenes with our very own Ness Rocker, also a member of this parish. Key piece of information: Kale has not seen any Frasier and barely any sitcoms. Full stop. In fact, I'm going to permit Superhumans Foods. Kale, please drop a link to your podcast for the fine people so they can find it should they wish. Yes, link. That's why you get... that's why you have been given a permit. There we go. Go follow it. Go listen to it. It's I don't know. I've not listened. I assume it's good stuff because Kale makes good stuff. If you Google Phrased and Confused, it comes up. It's hit and miss for me, if I'm honest. I found that it came up once, but it didn't come up a second time. It's mostly you being unhinged. What's new? Right, I'm going to collect that health. Perfect. So we got 3 health again. Also, this is not sponsored in any way. You feel there must be hinges for one to become unhinged. Sometimes people give you scripts to read off and you sound less unhinged. That's true. And then you write in scripts that are where the hinge is basically just a suggestion. Two lessons learned. Okay, cool. The hinge is a concept. The hinge is a social construction. Knock, Shiv, Moth, Lantern, Hinge. The true law. God, you know what? There is definitely, for some reason, you saying all of those names in order. I mean, this is not going to mean anything to you, Kale, but it immediately put me in mind of wood, water, jump sea. I can't even remember what the thing was. The card capture Sakura English opening, whether you just had that kind of chant of all of the various cards that she encountered. Card captors of the Clow. Expect the unexpected now. Have I played Monster Train? I fell in love with Monster Train. You can go back onto my YouTube and you can see many of the old streams I did. You're having flashbacks to card captors. Well, it is a mystic adventure and a quest for all time. Each card contains a power all its own, and we've got to find them to bring the power home. Etc, etc. Ooh, that is handy. Or it would be. It'd be handy if I wasn't getting a... Ooh, I might just be able to do this. Excellent, because this is going to turn into a vitality. Then I'll put these two together, and I should have 3 lessons learned. God damn it. Right. Straight on the opium. Your brother's most far given you stuff that's mostly been mentioned. That is fair. Like, you know, like, I do appreciate people trying, and I'm hoping that, you know, I get more knowledge. Also, like, there is only so many of these things that I can actually play and afford. I own Nowhere Profit. I have not played it yet. It is on the list of things to play for the stream. It is in fact currently installed on my computer. We'll go stronger yet. He describes it as an unusual hybridization between a deck builder and a simplified tactical battle with a whiff of post-apocalyptic Oregon Trail. Yeah, I've seen kind of words that, not necessarily words to that effect, but certainly I would believe that. Because it's very, in fact, it's similar to Inscription in that it's kind of lane focused, which is always a good thing. I do love a good bit of lane strategy. But yeah, I don't know, should I? Neon white, yeah. No, neon white definitely counts. It interests me because it does kind of give me that vibe of, you could definitely, like, my logic is, I mean, to be honest, I can tell you my plans. What I was considering doing after this was, given the number of times I have died in Cultist Simulator, I figure the next step in my grand journey to become in my villain arc is to go to hell. So I'm thinking I will play Pyre, which is the one Supergiant games that I have not played. In fact, you know what? let me see if I can quickly find something. I'm going to quickly change the hat. Pyre, really? Yeah. Well, I played Bastion, and I have played... Pyre is more like... I mean, yeah. But what can you do? Maybe we'll just... One second. I'm trying to find something. That'll work. Image. I've got to find it. Where's my hats folder? Because I have a hats folder. There it is. There it is. Right, hang on. We're going to take off this hat, because we're going to go more thematically appropriate. Pyre was the game you wanted to like, but just sucked at. Ooh, interesting. Right, give me 1 second. I will acknowledge all of the redeems once I have added this new hat. Where is it? Where is it? Deepy-deepy-doo. There it is. In there, in there, in there. And there we go. Ooh, that's massive. Go small. Go small. I figure if we're playing a priest, this seemed thematically appropriate. What do we think? What do we think? Bishop Dan Law Pope invades. You love Paul. The first time you had tried to voice act. Oh, okay. You felt the opposite. Okay. I'm hearing like really interesting mixed views on Pyre, which honestly kind of makes me dig it. I want to see what the situation is with it. Because yeah, I've played all of Supergiant's other games. Like I played Hades in my own time, and then I went back and I've played Bastion and what's it called? Transistor on stream, and oh my god, they're good. So Pyre is my last one. So I figure after Cultist Sim, move into Pyre. And then, yeah, I was thinking, because Demons from Hell going up to Heaven with cards, I was thinking Neon White. And that brings us back to the point you were making, SJ. But now, I believe that the peons asked for Punchably Posh. So such will be given for the next 5 minutes. This was a redeem created solely to torture Kale, which is why it's very, very, very amusing that Kale is the one who redeemed it the first time. Though given that I know that they are going to be quite so enthusiastic about the sheer number of times they shall be redeeming the American accent. How did our doc die? Oh god, I messed up with fascination. I allowed us to become too fascinated, and it just went poorly. Faye requested it. Ah, then Faye, we are indebted to you. We very much appreciate all your. You watched a world record run of Neon White. It's sick. It does look very good. I'm very excited. But yes, so possibly that is the path we might go, which was from Cultist Simulator into Pyre, into Neon White, or we might just go straight to Disco Elysium. I have not yet decided. It is a... yes, our doctor died because they became too fascinated. They had far too many visions. Also, good evening, Plantix. I hope that you're doing very well. I'm currently on the Punchably Posh accent redeem. So please do enjoy. You don't understand how people like that talk like that all the time procreate. It's nature's most effective contraceptive. It's a fair point. But bear in mind, a lot of such people are the product of interbreeding, and as such, it may just be that they feel obliged to keep it within the family, as they say. And we've gone a little bit into the suspicious, into the dubious territory. But yes, that is my that would be my best guess. Though if anybody else has any suggestions, the how makes you so intensely angry. Well, yes, that's because you're a North American. You're one of those strange colonials. We have a weary detective. I say this with all the condescending love in the world, of course. to the North American priorities of the North American majority of my audience. But I must observe that one of you paid for this. So, who is truly to blame? Can we have a redeem that's simplified English accent and just American? There is if you look at some of the 5,000 redeems, across the pond might in fact be what you're looking for. Okay, Cal, I will redeem that. You can redeem that in just a moment. First, I'm going to finish the 5 minutes of the punchably posh accent. The North American priorities. Doug the Second, possibly Doug the Third, if we're honest, because Doug did die. Yes, thank you, Cal. Your accuracy is much appreciated. Do appreciate. One brain cell. Doug the 2.5. Looking for the Kiwi voice. I struggle with the Kiwi voice. It is not particularly in my wheelhouse. I'm not exact. I mean, the trouble is, I know exactly one pronunciation for 6, and fish and chips, which is sometimes difficult, which is sometimes a tip. However, it is also not the easiest thing to maintain, and also not particularly precise. In some ways, it's a bit like the South African accent, which is also very precise, and you can somewhat parody it, but in fact, it's very much. It's very obvious if you are familiar with the accent that it is not correct. Also, yeah, we're back in this. We have had Kale redeem the Across the Pond, which means that I'm going to speak in an American accent, and it is going to be. It might go southern. It might be. It might be. It might be a little bit Atlantic. That was Whiplash. Well, that's sometimes what happens when Kale's on the redeem. You love my American accent so much. That is fair. I'm guessing it's because it's not very good and it's amusingly shit. My accent has the most intense wanderlust. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It does not know where it wants to be within the entire continent of North America. Frankly, there may in fact just be a little bit of pretty much everything up to and including. I don't know. I've lost the thread of that sentence in my confusing fucking accent. I sure could go for a hamburger. I genuinely could go for a hamburger. Actually, that being said, I had sushi this evening. That was fucking delicious. It was real good. I used to not like fish, so I decided to try some this evening. And like, if you met a guy who sounded like this, you would not think he was English, but wouldn't know where the fuck he was from. That is entirely understandable. Have you ever heard an actor like Carl Urban? Man truly has an accent that spans across the ex-British kingdom. Well, that's probably because Carl Urban does not have a British accent naturally. Carl Urban is a Kiwi. Carl Urban is from New Zealand, and yeah, his British accent is about as good as my American accent. You can tell. Yeah. It's kind of funny, like, you can see Carl Urban appear in, like, old episodes of Xena Warrior Princess. Like, he was Caesar in Xena Warrior Princess, which is fucking hilarious. Big fan of that. Let's dream with some reason, see if I can get some more erudition. What have you got? You're a weary detective. He does a Cockney and hops between Kiki Cockney, Australian, neutral American. It's true. Holy fuck, Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, it is true. sometimes there is a something of received wisdom with in what I've spoken to some people in voice acting who have said that often it is best just to stick with your own accent, because particularly if you're in the UK and they're looking for a really specific British accent, they can just go to that area because they don't need to have somebody who can put on like the fake Scouse accent or anything of the sort. It's very much a case where they just should not. And yeah, it's not. Maybe when you go to North America, and if I were to go to North America and I were to try and become a voice actor, chances are my accent would neutralize. You have this fucking awful accent when you get mad in your fake British accent. It's either Irish or Scottish. Yeah, to be honest, that's also why I don't try and do a Irish or Scottish accent, because my brain cannot tell the difference between the two. It is deeply infuriating. That was a good time to get some erudition. I am fucking happy with that. So now I have 3 erudition. We're about to have 4 erudition, which means that we can... It slips. Do not make me read a piece of fucking transliterated. Do not make me read transliterated Scottish when I'm already trying to put on an American accent. That is just cruelty of the highest order, sir, ma'am, person. I will not be held accountable for trying to do a bad Scottish whilst also doing a bad American. Okay. That is now on a timer for at least 5 minutes, and I am safe. Your stupid Irish punk rock phase. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Irish punk rock. It is absolutely great. Pop this in here. Kale Chicago accent is amazing. Am I safe? Yeah, I put the limits on. Also, like, I put the limits on, and if you've got round them, then I'm just going to ignore you. Also, maybe I just focus on the game for a bit and just, like, play the game. Your praying Locks never gets around to hearing my Chicago accent. I mean, it takes me it's taken me a while to listen to any form of audio podcast. So, yeah, who can honestly say? Maybe I genuinely never will. You cannot guarantee you will not do Irish. That is fine. I mean, you know, it's your funeral, buddy. Ditto with this. Right, so I'm going to boost Passion 1 more, and then, you know, we're getting a bit of a war chest out, and that's good. You're a they of many funerals. Yes, sorry, I realized I started saying sir, and then started saying madam, and I was like, actually, I have no idea what the polite form of address for NBs is. Mixter. Does that work in the same way as... No, that doesn't work in the same way as sir or madam, though. Like, I feel you need a different thing. Like, mixter as opposed to mister and... I feel like calling all three confused is correct. Wired. Making up a world with whatever you want vocally. Very, very true. Oh, passion. All 3 confused is functional. That is very true. I appreciate the understanding. Dearly departed. Do you know what? I've just noticed. I keep putting reason to the left of passion, and it is the other way around down here. So I apologize to anybody who has been looking at that for the last few streams and just being absolutely maddened by it. Mine is you. To all who dare to listen. to all those who enter here. What are we being maddened by? So I noted that I used to keep Reason, the Reason card here, to the left of Passion, but then I saw down here that it actually goes Health, Passion, Reason. And that immediately started to annoy me. So I was just like, right, I'm going to switch that before anybody else gets too annoyed. Did not even notice. That's fine. It is very much like I noticed, and thus it became a problem for me. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. I'm not sure if Cultist Simulator has made my chat weird, or it's just kind of given chat permission to be weird. Oh! Hello, V Spectre FM. Welcome, 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 Raiders. I'm going to give you a quick... Kale, could you give a quick shout out to V Spectre FM, which is !SO and then their username. All the Raiders, thank you for coming in. I am Loxley, Sailor of Strategy, the Capri Card Shark, the Board Game Goat. I specialize in board games, card games, digital and physical. And I am... You need a space. And I'm very happy to welcome you. We are currently playing Cultist Simulator. I think you've always had VIP status, Spectre, simply because I have collaborated with you. So basically, anybody who I have collaborated with, I have given VIP status. That is absolutely fine, Kale. Don't worry about it. You were playing Unpacking. Oh, that seems like I've seen people play that. It seems like such a lovely chill game. I've not watched a number of streams that many people play it all the way through because I feel like it is one that I would like to actually get around to myself eventually. That's why Twitch won't let you be a VIP. The move from YouTube to Twitch may have convoluted it. It's entirely possible. Unpacking gives you so much love because it's visual storytelling and representation. You haven't collabed. I mean, you have collabs. You have collabed with me, but just in terms of art and audio drama production. It's a very, like, you were on VIP list, but for some reason, Twitch would not permit it any longer. You have collapsed. May the Mother of Ants save your spirit. And also with you, Catastrophe. Oh, I see the Catastrophe. It has Southeast Asian rep, and it does it so well. Oh, cool. Very sweet game. Actually wiping your tears from the ending. Oh, wow. That seems incredibly like something I both want to play myself eventually, but also something I will just kind of have as a bit of a personal experience. But yeah, I'm glad it comes recommended. See, LGBTQAI plus rep I was aware of. I was aware that the main character, or the character you are playing as to unpack, does have a same-gender partner at one point. That's about as far as I know, though. There's my health. So yes, today, hello, we are playing Cultist Simulator. We've been playing this for a while. We've actually got a decent amount of knowledge about it, I feel, now. But if you're not unfamiliar, it is basically a plate spinning game with cards. You could actually, it's similar to certain games that come with a sand timer in some areas, because you put a card into a slot and then it sets a timer. At the end of that timer, you get some more cards, and you are. And that can kind of develop your experience of lore, your knowledge of elder things, and your knowledge, your ability to get to the Mansus, the house without walls. There's a weird coincidence that the character's interests and personality are close to yours, and same gender partner similar to your girlfriend. Oh, that is a lovely touch. Also, I have realised that whilst I was doing my setup, I did not actually fill up my drink, so bear with me 1 second, please. Next, just gonna get a drink. I'm actually very close to placing. Different blocks. Because I have to do this on stream. I have a good sense. Get a drink. Thank you for the. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Kale. Here's to you. Cheers. You'd love to collab if you want more vices for such a game. I will think about it. Yeah, to be honest, I absolutely sympathise with that, Spectre, because I felt like that when I first played it years ago. It's only this time around where, like, I've been fortunate enough to get some really cool people coming into chat, watching you play, where they've been like, "Ooh, have you thought of doing this? Have you thought of doing this?" And yeah, I now am much more aware of both how to survive and also get further. Like we were moderately far along with our last character, who was alive for 3 streams, amazingly enough. Then I got them killed by fascination. That was a mistake. But yes, we are just so currently we're just very much in early stages. I'm currently just building up my stats before I start. Also, what I have found really helps is having a mod installed, which just kind of continuously has your job running, so you don't just like forget about it and get fired, or like suddenly feel, oh right, I've run out of money, I suddenly need to buy opium, or which is a very, very frequent a very, very frequent experience in this game, I must say. Like, it's why we end up with so much money. Yes, it's true. Like, the fact that we're already up to 18, just on the table is fantastic. Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you do? What do you mean you need 3? This needs 4. Did we already boost you once? 3 lessons. Wait, what? Okay, right. Let's quickly study this, and we'll also dream with passion. See if we can get another glimmering in short order. If not, then I'm just gonna have to do this later. But you know what? 434, not terrible. We can make it work. No, don't need to do law right now. Right, passion can go there. I'm getting vitality. That is inconvenient. Reading sentimental literature. Read Dr. Seuss. Yeah, passion is exhausted. That is a shame. Okay, so this actually became a little bit unfortunate and useless. But you know what? That's a shame. That was a mild waste. But it's not terrible. We can put this passion here. We can stop you from going. We can stop you running your thing. And then, you know what? We will start to talk about passion is exhausted. But now we will start to do work and an appointment to the Quiet Parish. We will apply reason. We will talk about the locksmith's secret. Conduct a service and speak of the locksmith's dream. I will speak again of what Messiah said about the doors, but I will speak of St. Agnes too, and what has come at night when one has shaped a key. Because sometimes it's just a matter of, this is a combination I've not done before, so that is probably what I need to do. Going for knock once again. I'm not trying to. The priest gently encourages you in the direction of knock, but following on with our fervor. My congregation's passions run strong, if not deep. Keep your congregation satisfied. Fervor, if unused, will decay to dread. Okay, well, let's continue using reason. We will speak fervently, and the congregation whispers as it waits, and the echoes are like wings in a high branch, like tree branches in the wind. The deacon and the sacristan watch me as I take my place. There is something in their eyes I didn't quite expect. Is it pride? That does in fact mean we are the Reverend Dank Beef Lord, because you don't get deacons in the Catholic Church. So I apologize that vote came to nothing, but much like the real Catholic Church, this is not a democracy. The church has another patron saint now. Perhaps another bishop wished to erase what the stones had seen, but the stones remembered. Here is one marked with the rayed sun. Here, beneath the font, a knot. Here, in the window behind the altar, visible only at dawn, fanned like flowers, the 7 keys. A heterodox church. Even on Sunday morning, there are quirks on the order of service, but most outsiders don't notice. Outsiders are not invited to the ceremonies we hold at chillier hours. It's beginning. You were right. It was Reverend Beevelord. Yeah, I am assuming that I am allowed to not do knock focus. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm kind of hoping. I'm assuming at some point I will get an option to. I will get a temptation, and we will work from there. I can raise knock influence with my heterodox church. My heart is the crossroads of my blood. My tongue is a sharpened flame. I see shapes in the stained glass that are not always there. A grey mare, a sundered tree, a twinned serpent. When I finish, the congregation is on their feet, stamping and hooting in their eyes, their mouths, and our doors. The sacristan takes my hand in his withered own before the whole church. There are tears in his eyes. We've waited so long, he whispers. No. Plantix, we are doing knife. We are doing Cult of the Shiv, baby. Cult of the Shiv, baby. Let's start going for a wander. We have to do the Elder Gods decide. Hey, the Elder Gods better give me some goddamn knife books. The Dices Club. Definitely where a priest should go. Shiv Cult. You must consult with the Elder Gods. Gremlin Cult. Gremlin Cult. Absolutely. I mean, I feel like, to be honest, I feel Gremlin Cult could just be the name. Could be the name of my chat a lot of the time. Where should? Yeah, more health. More health. Go for a wander. Find the bookshop. Find it. Find it. Oh, rededication. The sacristan is weeping again. We've waited for you, Dr. Null. We've waited for you. Dr. Null taught us the nature of keys, and we have used those teachings to prepare the way. You are our light. You are our threshold. We need you. Lead us. Oh, hello, Neville's here. In his dream... Wait, what? Wait. What? That is many stretches. You are the mad gremlin. Absolutely. The ghost voice you did for Haven was literally at first called Shiv Gremlin. Oh, that's some good stretches. Oh, do I need to start putting cooldowns on my damned stretching? Okay, we're gonna what's that? 5 stretches? I'm gonna do this with I'm gonna do my arm first. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice stretch on the back. Nice stretch on the back. Across the chest. It's a good time. And again. The Mad Gremlin, a Brit rubbish. Yeah, apparently the cat boy retired, became a cat man, and in fact, became a member of the church. Hello. It's nice to see you again. I forgot I had this mod on, despite the fact I had it on yesterday. Just doing my legs. Don't mind me. Oh, that's good. Ugh. God, I hope this is good audio content. Date him. I don't know. If somebody can give me recommendations on how to date the cat boy, the necromancer, the Nyan binary, or the stretches summon the cat boy. Oh, okay. Okay. I am very sorry. You heard my bones crack so loud you wonder if they'll go like at glow sticks. RGB Fish, thank you for swinging by. I'm very disappointed to say that we are in fact forced down the route of the Society of the Holy Wound, so I guess we're doing that. Like, yeah. Like, you know, yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, Gremlin Cult. Squid Easy, you're now upset you're not a cat boy, so you can use Nyan binary. I mean, is this not the benefit of like VTubing as a concept? Like, create your own reality. Horror Flames, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Nyan binary is great. Come on, give me the bookshop. Give me the bookshop. You're a hireling. You're not useful. You're a moth person. One day you'll do VTubing junk. I think it's worth doing. Like, it's a very I enjoy it. You're irreversibly a squid. I mean, nothing's stopping you from sticking put on the cat ears. Put on the cat ears. A cat ears redeem would be really funny. I mean, if I've learned one thing from Ina, it's like, you know, anything can be cute ears. VTubers are creating so much lore and character design only to end it with, so how on earth playing games? Yeah, I just started like this. Like, in theory, like, I could very much lean into the fact that satyrs are the traditional servants of Bacchus. How to date the cat boy. Thank you, Kale. I truly appreciate it. You like streaming. You didn't have much to bounce off with your lack of advertising. I mean, I've been doing this for nearly 2 years now. So I will be honest. Oh yeah, Hannah Montana and your life between NSFW and suitable for work. You must have watched a very some very different episodes of Hannah Montana. Cat Squid. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, I could very easily do like lore of, you know, courtier of Bacchus, etc., etc. But then you're doing lore streams to avoid that exact thing. Ah, that does make sense. But yeah, to be honest, even if I were to do like the courtier of Bacchus thing, I could very easily be like, yeah, I was running the game table, and now I just hang out here. It seems a pretty logical progression. Who wouldn't watch an anime girl playing Doom or an Eldritch God playing Animal Crossing? I mean, many people do. Like, this is kind of the USP of VTubers. We're just going to stick reason in here, and we will just start doing this, and we're going to put this into a routine. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it's only one dread. That's fine. That's not too bad. You are a lantern person. I don't need you. Solid date to me. Why not a solid stream? Oh, wait. I can get contentment from Oriflames. Oh. Leica! Oh, my good grief. Hello, good evening. I hope you're doing well. This is the second raid of the evening. Kale, you know what to do. Please do that thing. Good evening, raiders. I am Loxley, Satyr of Strategy, Capri and Card Shark, the board game GOAT. And I specialize in digital board games and card games, and those that take their lineage very strongly from the same. So currently we are playing Cultist Simulator, which, if you've not played it before, it's like a game where you've got a series of egg timers on your table, so sand timers. You put a card in a thing, it starts the clock. In fact, let's study something for a pure example. In fact, no, we will do health. We're going to go to the Dices Club. So, put things in the slots, you click start, it sets off a timer. At the end of that timer, it spits out some more cards. It's a lot of fun. Stardoggo Raid, thank you very much for swinging by, Leica. You were just chatting. Ooh, what were you chatting about? I'm curious. I hope you had a lot of fun doing it. Right, I guess we're talking more about... What happens if I put my health in here? Add a lore of at least the 10th level and further to begin the process of creating a lock scar. Okay, don't know what that is, but we're gonna carry on. Oh, I can't use my health. I can use my reason or my passion. Fine. You had a hardware failure and gave up. You came to hang. Well, that's very generous of you. I really appreciate it. I hope that you are doing well. And yeah, I'm really sorry about your hardware failure. Squid Easy, it's relatable. We've just been talking about how it is kind of relatable that so many people want to watch like eldritch deities and semi-animal humanoids stream. It's like, it's kind of relatable. You imagine deities beyond our understanding be like, Sims 4 kind of slaps. It's really good. We also were just having a bit of a chat about lore, funnily enough. Maybe this is what summoned you. Leica being Leica the lore space doggy. Need more lore. You're just a simple mind flayer. Well, if you're gonna eat junk food, then yeah, you will stay a simple mind flayer. Did I just get contentment? No, I didn't. Oh, to be the cat of an evil supervillain. I mean, your kink is okay. I'm not gonna. There's not much more to do. Not much more to say on that front. You know, we do not judge. But yes, thank you very much. Zombie star with Dyson Fitsphere AI. Simple, you think? Oh, that is kind of cool. You're a cat. You apologize. I had to. I apologize. You had to find out this way. I mean, I had always had a bit of suspicion. I mean, you know, it's some my chat tends to be a weird mixture of gremlins and cats, which are just gremlins but furrier and on all fours. Reason. Cats are amazing. No need to apologize. Also true. That is very true. Very true. Very true. Sorry, I keep getting amused by the phrase "very true," which I realize I say a lot, but I'm rehearsing for a play at the moment where everything is like it's basically a cipher. But very true in that in the world of the play means need salt. So I always get myself mildly amused when I say very true now. Cats are the best. Yours bit me yesterday. Love that little fluff ball. I love that this is the what's that meme about cats where it's like, yes, this is my dog. We got him from a breeder, and they are my lovely snuffykins, and like this gremlin is I found in a trash dumpster. Just factual. You're an animal in bed, annoyingly sitting on your chest. A play, yes, I am going to be. It's called Dog's Hamlet, which is by an English playwright called Tom Stoppard. It's kind of based on a philosophical idea where if some two people speak a different language but they have common words, so if in one language brick means here is a brick and the other means brick means thank you, it's like you could theoretically build a wall out of bricks without knowing you didn't speak another language. I've only just started to read Stoppard. I'm enjoying him though. Cats are what is it? I believe it's Pratchett who famously had a quote in his book that said, "Cats used to be worshipped as gods, and they have never forgotten it." Can't say you've read that one. Yeah, I just started doing theatre recently. I mean, this is like the last few years have been all about Loxley doing lots of varying bits of creative stuff. So I've been doing VTubing, which is a lot of fun. I've been doing voice acting on a few shows, and yeah, I also just decided to go and do like local theatre. Love the way Stoppard deconstructs ideas. Oh, are there any particular stories you would recommend that I read? Out of curiosity. Using a subtle doctrine with reasoned preaching is more likely to create fervor. After you begin, you can add contentment. Okay, cool. That's handy. Let's quickly buy some opium before I start preaching. I have a really nice voice for voice acting in theatre. Thank you very much, Shishi Live. It's very kind of you to say. I agree. I don't know. This is one of the things why I'm very happy to VTube and do this kind of thing where I'm very much projecting a voice, because you just watched the second episode of Breathing Space Final Frontier. Is that the... You're gonna have to remind me which one that is. I've been under several of those episodes. His big famous play, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, is a phenomenal deconstruction of supporting characters. See, this is the thing I've kind of come to the conclusion of. I've come to the conclusion that Zed Wild. Yeah, he's good. I am very poorly read with plays, so I have not read much Shakespeare since high school, and unfortunately, like, Stoppard references Shakespeare a lot, so I'm going to have to go and read a bunch of Shakespeare, and then I'm going to start on the actual Stoppard, because I don't even know which play Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are actually from, I must admit. Bad actor, poorly educated. Hamlet. Oh, okay. That is weird, because your introduction to Vic was killing him. Thank you. Appreciate that. Arcadia CA, also a very good show. I enjoy my character in that a lot, and everybody is... Like, that is just a phenomenal show. Tremendously minor. That does... I mean, isn't that why they're, like... Isn't that why they're dead in the plays? Like, they're just kind of talking in the backstage. Arcadia is good. If anybody's unsure, I also voice act under the name Vic Collins. The shows I am most notably in are Arcadia, California, an urban fantasy set in a small California town about a young boy from the big city who has come to the backwater with his mothers, where one of them grew up. And yeah, there's some weird shit happening there. It's a perfectly normal town. What do you mean? Also, Breathing Space, which is a sci-fi western set in not too distant future Sol system, where people have branched off into space, and mostly capitalism has not really gone away and got a lot worse. Which is particularly notable for its strong... It's an anthology series, but it's particularly strong for its really consistent writing and consistent world building. It's absolutely wonderful, and it's also come for the great voice acting and amazing stories. Stay for the fact that every time our writers try and make the ersatz Amazon in-world evil, real-world Amazon does something even fucking worse. Also, hi, Twitch. They're two doofuses who ends up getting killed while they try and ship his ass off. Been a hot minute. Can't wait for the people whose first exposure to me is in Sinkhole. That is good. Yes, I'm also going to be in Sinkhole, which is produced, written, starring, edited by, directed by our very own Superhuman Foods, Kale, which is a perfectly normal podcast about a perfectly normal town. It's also a bit cyberpunk, which amuses me endlessly that Kale did not realize they were writing a cyberpunk cyberpunk story. You're gonna have to hire me to play a sarcastic narrator, Bard's Tale style. I mean, that is kind of what the British are for. It's an extremely normal podcast about a big hole. That is true. You put the U in Yukon. I hate that phrase so much. It's so well observed. Yukon is the breathing space in world. You love British wit. I mean, there is. I mean, it's sometimes wit. It's sometimes just pure condescension. It really is hard to say. It gets stuck in your head. I think that's what makes it so effective. But yeah, Erindale Prime, you are more than welcome to. I love doing new audio drama podcasts and narration podcasts. If you have stuff for me, I am more than happy to be involved. I look forward to doing stuff. Someone who did the voice of Larry the Leaf. You love Yukon's branding for how gratingly terrible it is. It's such a well-observed observation. It's such a well-observed ace of corporate chumminess. It's lovely. Also, Sheshi Live, thank you so much for the follow. I apologize for not acknowledging you a few minutes ago, but yeah, it is very appreciated. I love the I love the support I get from Twitch here. It's a lot of fun. Strongly recommend. Yeah, I'm going to be on Blake's Guy Private Eye soon as well. This was not meant to be like a big old, hey, go listen to my stuff. But yeah, go listen to my stuff. I like it. In fact, Kale, would you mind dropping like links to Arcadia Breathing Space and Sinkhole? That would be very useful. I don't actually know if you need to permit yourself. I think as a mod you get to drop links anyway. In fact, I know you get you can drop links because you dropped that clip earlier. You'll grab Devoid of Space. That's true. Sorry, yes, Devoid of Space. Oh, we're actually met Kale. Yes. What are we doing? We're starting a cult. What are we doing in game? We're starting a cult. And you. Yes, please do permit laugh for us for a moment, Kale. Just exclamation point permit. Yeah, sorry. In about 2 minutes, could you hit permit for Experaxis? Sorry, Experaxis. Permit with the name. Yeah, stream elements is just telling you you did a wrong. In between projects, you have a list of VAs. Yeah, I think this is what happens. Like, actually, I'm really enjoying that the VA community seems to be like very welcoming and very. Yeah, there's a lot of fun people doing really cool projects. Which is a delight to be involved with. You've seen lots of varied stuff. I've also started doing a bit of LibriVox work every once in a while, which is also fun. LibriVox is there you go. Ale is learning. To be fair, I have no idea how modding on Twitch works either. I think it may have timed out. There we go. Now permit. There we go. Now please post Devoid of Space. Oh, I have no idea. Maybe it's... Hang on. Maybe I need to do that. Can you just remove the timeout? What the heck? Maybe I need to permit. I'm confused as to why. One sec. Yeah, that would also help. That would also be easier. Thank you, Kale. Twitch going very weird. Ah, dimmy. Anywho. I mean, this is just the night for Twitch to be a little bit cheeky and weird. The VA community has been... Oh, sorry. I genuinely thought you said the VA community has been Loxley there, and I was really confused. So set up a microphone to show my project. I really should. I will do that thing after the stream, but thank you for the very good suggestion. Please put that in our Discord chat so I do not forget, because otherwise I will. What are we doing? Sorry, I got completely thrown by the raid. I really appreciate it. It's lovely. VO community is generally lovely, but there are a few who are a bit big for their britches and think they can blast to list someone from ever working again. It's true. Spectre, you going to sleep? Great to see you. Great to see you too. Queue's pretty full. Yeah, I actually got a few collabs coming up this week. I'm going to be playing on Wednesday Netrunner with Lyri, and on Friday I will be playing with Neon Caster for Space Base. So yeah, do swing by if you can. But yeah, thank you so much. I will reach out soon to play another game. Because I do enjoy playing with you. I hope you have a great evening, and thank you again for the raid. It's really appreciated. I've seen some people who sometimes think, "Oh, I've worked in X project, and now I'm Billy Big Bollocks," which is the technical term. But yeah, it's far and few between for the most part, in my experience. We going to... Okay. Ah, right, that's it. Sorry, I'm exploring. I need to find stuff, and now I'm going to explore. Also, we need to take opium. Get used to that repeated refrain, chat. Gonna go to sleep earlier today, too. Good luck. Plantix, I mean, you say earlier, it's like 11:30 for you, but I hope you have a good evening, and yeah, take care of yourself. Also, we need to take opium. Love this game already. To be honest, as somebody who is like very... who is very much about the lore, I think you would enjoy the hell out of this game, Leica, because it is all about, like, there are pages and pages of wiki articles about this game, just explaining the Mansus and the hours and the long and everything. It's a lot of fun. Yesterday, Locke stayed up until 4. Yeah, and you went to bed. Don't grass. Don't be a grass. It's the folks who did Fall in London. Yeah, absolutely. Do not be a grass. Yesterday you stayed up till midnight. Hello, Ceto Gun. Thank you very much for swinging by. I do appreciate it. We died. We're the priest now. We are Reverend Dank Beeflord. We are trying. I didn't realize it forced you into a specific cult. So yeah, unfortunately, next time we're gonna have to start a cult that is knife. We're gonna have to start a knife cult next time. It's not my fault Locks make such banger streams. They make sleep sound boring. Ah, just gonna screenshot that and stick it on Twitter forever. You should return to work. Scripts won't write themselves. Ooh, what scripts are you going to... What are you working on? I'm really curious. Thank you very much. I'm hoping it will go well. Maybe we will... Moral Shop! Moral Shop, even. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I hope that script writing goes well. May the words fall into place easily, and characters behave as you expect them, or at the very least, not behave in interesting ways. And thank you very much, Irindel Prime, for the follow. It's very much appreciated. I hope to see you again on the stream sometime. Oh, we've got a talk. We've got the talk thing. Interrogate, intimidate, beguile, instruct, recruit. Are you... Oh, you're already a follower. You got 2 awesome collaborators, makes it easier. Definitely returning, darling. Oh, well, thank you very much. Very much. Of course, the first thing I get is instantly a Book of Knock, but fine. Stick that straight in there. Contentment goes in there to get rid of dread. Things we have learned. Being called darling makes Locks briefly punchable. I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's very much... So I think there are 2 schools of thought. Like, darling is something I always used to refer to my wife, but then darling is also something that one of my grandmothers uses to refer to everyone, and she is quite well spoken, and it really draws the word out, and it's very luxuriates in the word. Darling, hello, darling. How are you doing? So yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it often feels very weird to just get darling from people who I've only just met. It is not something I am opposed to. It's just it just fits in a different conceptual space in my head. To get darlinged. Absolutely. Yep. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a serious. You love my posh granny voice. Kel, I think the thing is you like all of my voices. Which is, I will not object. It's it's appreciated. But I think it's, I think we've yet to find a voice you don't have at least some very strong reaction to. Kuna and Garth. Don't have any Greek yet. Which is fine. I have a series of very nice voices. And it's why I do the voice acting and do the VTubing and do lots of things. Well, if I put it that way, and I do, because I am at best a monster. You do not love my Lucian voice. Well, yeah, I know. You have a strong reaction to nearly all of my voices. I don't know what you mean. What's wrong with my Lucian voice? My Lucian voice is perfectly sensible, and is not in any way does not make me sound in any way punchable, and nor does it make it sound like I should be thrown in a ditch. I should really drop the Lucian voice. Speaking of monsters. God forbid I ever meet you in person, because every time I do this... I am going to... If I ever meet you in person, I am going to do that voice exclusively. You introduce me to anybody, I'm going to do the voice. That is just how I am going to exist in and around your world. You cannot stop me. Also, Kale and I met a very short period of time, and we have just developed this very, very ongoing, mildly antagonistic relationship with one another. So, which I mean, I do with all the love in the world, but also it is still it is hilarious to me to torment Kale in this way. Yeah, it was. Like, and you saw us like the week after, so it was just the two of us in a recording session on our own, and it was kind of chaos, but in the best possible way. Lovingly antagonistic, exactly. Kind of. Well, I mean, if it was full-on chaos, that would imply that we got nothing done. But we did get stuff done. Like, the parts got recorded. It was very successful. Full-on chaos is like, at the end of a wrestling event where everybody just runs in and starts kicking the crap out of each other. Like, that's the distinction. Pure chaos is like, we are not getting anything of note done for the rest of the day. Which is admittedly what happened after that recording session, where Kale and I just shot the shit about politics for a really long time. But overall, yeah, yeah, kind of. God, these books are taking all my money. Taking all my money. I keep looking at this Kerner and Girth thinking, ooh, knife, but it's not. It's not knife law. Don't tease me, it's just Greek. You have thus far threatened, as far as you remember, to throw me in an open cistern, push me in a ditch, toss me in an open quarry, dunk me into the sun, and throw me into the Rideau Canal. I mean, let's be perfectly honest, it's no less than I deserve most of the time. You know, considering how much I just antagonize you with voice work, it's really surprising you've not just flown to the UK and been like, no, we're doing this in the ditch, in the hole. Usually my response is some variant of eminently reasonable. Yeah, pretty much. I know what I'm about. One of these things, I've mentioned before on stream how I have a little bit of the resting sarcasm voice, which is unfortunate. But it also is one of these things where I talk to people about how I never got beaten up in high school, and both they and I are surprised by this fact. I was like, you know what? Cannot fault you for being surprised. I too am a little bit. I'm mostly impressed. That's surprising, to be honest. Raiders, chat's being mean to me. Monstrous behavior to the streamer. Ah. Oh, we've hit silly hours. We've hit the very literal silly o'clock. Oh no. What are you? I'm getting a lot of moth. Ditto mood. You've never getting beaten up, but that's probably because you were too small and fighty and people were too weirded out to want to fight you. That's fair. Yeah, no, I just genuinely don't know how I didn't get beaten up. Which is a mildly depressing way to look at one's existence, but yeah. Ça c'est la vie. Yeah, I got bullied. I got bullied a lot. It was shit. But you know what? I am in a much better place now. I very much enjoy... You carried a knife on you? 20 foot... Wow, okay. I was lucky not to run afoul of you. That is... Yeah, that is concerning. We got bullied a lot, and now we spend a lot of our time on the internet. I wonder if these two things are connected. I mean, yeah, that sounds it. I am sorry that that was your experience. I genuinely am. I have nothing but sympathy. I hope things are better now. Also, yes, I am just going through Mall and Shop and just rinsing the place. Okay, I cannot comment on the sensibility of doing that thing, Kale. Not Kale, Laugh. Yeah, just serious. No, I don't know the legality or the sensibility about that. Simply because, yeah, like it's that thing of having having a knife with you increasing the likelihood of being involved in knife-related violence. Yeah, I don't know. That is a legit concern. I say without any judgment, but I am mildly concerned that you have brought that information to me. Like, recognizing the legality, but yeah, I don't know. It's a source of concern. The US is scary. I get that. I don't know. I think it is one of those things where there's also like there's knife violence epidemics within a knife violence endemic within the UK, which is also a concern, which is why I'm probably moderately sensitive about this as a thing. I am sorry. This conversation took a bit of a downer as a turn. I hope that everybody is okay. Yeah, that took quite a dark turn, and I hope people are doing okay. I don't wish to minimize what we've been talking about, but I also might just kind of start talking about another topic for a little bit, if that is okay with everybody. Simply because, yeah, I don't. It is okay, but I think it's one of those things where, you know, I'm not really sure how best to respond or kind of address that kind of thing on stream. Unfortunately, it is the kind of the nature of the beast. But yes, we are. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good. I think we've got a lot. We've got a lot of books. We've got a good selection of books. I don't know what all laws they are, but I think actually most of them are in English. Oh wait, that one is. That's Greek. We have Greek. We have Latin. That's Latin. You have a heart game in about half an hour. I don't know what is a heart game. I'm confused. I don't know what that is. Enlighten me. I'm curious. Skeleton song. Spooky, scary skeletons. Heart City Beneath. I still don't know. I still possess no further information. I'm curious. Lovely TTRPG in the Resistance toolkit about going insane. Ooh. That does sound kind of fascinating. I hope you have a great time. Are you playing with a group of people, or is it like one of those? Is it like a solo TTRPG? Ooh, Sanskrit. Your high school group. Oh wow. Okay, so that's good. So you still in touch with people from high school? That is cool. Unfortunately, Matt, I didn't talk to anymore due to a lot of. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I think this is the benefit of age and time and just experiences that you can kind of identify who you do want to speak to and who you don't. It's that is, you know, a slim positive if nothing else. It's just start learning grammar, learning Latin and Greek and things. To be honest, I'm kind of glad I did this stream on Sunday because it's kind of, you know, it's a fairly chill evening, and I'm just kind of, you know, putting cards in to get a lot of books. Your high school being fair, people being quietly judging your identity, neglect despite closeness. Yeah. Happy for you that stays is always lovely. I absolutely agree. I've got some very close friends who I am still in touch with and would not trade them for the world. And yeah, you do have a company. You got. I know that. Yeah, you've got a bunch of people who you chat with on like the various VA discords as well. Yeah, it's all broadly positive. It's all a good thing. I should start talking about things. Oh, I have an affliction again. Oh, do you need to stop taking opium? Beef Lord, come on, man. Opium is not doing you any good. What do you mean I'm the one who keeps giving it to you? Shush. That's not important now. Okay, this is quite good, because, like, this is, what? This is 3 lessons, this is 4 lessons. So if I can get, like, 4 collections of essays, that will be kind of great, because I could then boost my list skill of profound scholarship, which is kind of what we want. Oh, we've got Leo. We're going to start talking about that again. We have Leo, an acquaintance. Who are you? You are an earnest sort with an interest in the occult. He hangs on your hints about the invisible arts. Nice. Like that. Love that for me. This is, I've been talking to Jack. I've been talking to a friend who says that a lot, and I've just kind of started noticing it creeping into my turn of phrase. You feel that one? Reason. Ooh, that is a patron. Ooh. Collection of poetry. You're influenceable with your vernacular. Yeah, I mean it's no bad thing. It's just one of those things where I kind of, because it's a very notable turn of phrase. I've noticed that it kind of has snuck in a couple of times. Ooh, Dr. Ibn Al. What do you teach? Aramaic. Ooh, Aramaic. Ooh, I could learn Aramaic off you. That sounds fun. Catboy Neville! Kef Gnome Cop, welcome in. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you for swinging by. It's lovely to meet you. I hope, yes. But yeah, Catboy Neville. Already a key. I didn't realize you got to have a level 10 key straight away when you had this, when you had like high level knock in the previous, which is kind of cool. Loving that. You're not mortal. I hate that Morelands is closing. Okay, we've emptied this. Something deep mystery is something. This is great. If I bought this from a shop, it probably means there's nothing else of interest left in stock. A dreadful souffle of half-digested rumour about the secret worlds and the irrelevance of contemporary morality, including a catalogue of unlikely and probably invented debaucheries. Are we playing illiterate today? What? I'm curious why you ask. I do not understand if that is a specific thing or I'm confused. Oh, you're just asking why I've not read all the books. I was to be honest, this is largely just like a setup stream because there is a degree to which, like, you know, the early game of this is, it can be a little bit slow. So I'm just kind of, I put one in. Oh, right, yeah. No, we're a scholar in many things. We're gonna get another follower. Tentative evidence. Ah, yeah, you're still lazy. That's fine. They were craving illiterate priest. Dank Brief Lord cannot read. Dorothy. Hello, Dorothy. Welcome here. Let's start to find out what your special powers are, because that would be kind of great. You're gonna fit in here just fine. Yep. Welcome, Care Gnome Cop. Out of curiosity, I always ask this when I have new people chatting in chat. What brought you here today? Were you looking for people who specifically play Cultist Sim? Are you just browsing? I'm always curious how people find my stream. Neville would open up some space for you. You should have the ability to learn languages for a single book. I know. Though, to be honest, this game also has weird ideas about translation, because it mildly annoys me. So you are heart. You are also heart. Okay. Well, I need new people. I need moth. Yeah, I object to the fact that you have to translate. I hate the fact you have to translate and then read the book, because that's not how it works. Like, translation kind of requires you to have an understanding of the words that are being translated. So yeah, like, even if you don't have the full detail, I still think you should know something of what is being... Just popped in from Kateri. Ah, cool. So you particularly like, you're a particular fan of Cult Simulator. Oh, we should take some opium. Red secret. Excellent. You, get you, and stick you straight in. The language abilities you gain explicitly. I now have a list of reference works I can solve. Oh, that's what it said. A dead language. Some books must be translated. No doubt you're conversant with every variety of Greek from the beginning to Byzantium. It's a good thing you have all those reference works. Ah! The holy tongue of the subcontinent, the door to 4,000 years of poetry, ceremony, and mystery now opened before you. If you can struggle through the lotus convolutions of its vocabulary. Ah, cool. It makes good sense that you'd have to take a separate session to translate the text first, then read it again to gain the actual content. Oh, that is useful context. Thank you for pointing that out. That is really appreciated. Ooh, you look like you have a different power. I really hope I get somebody with knock. That is my, like, just because Porter was so damned helpful. Like, I had a guy called Porter who was like 5 knock, and it's like anytime there was evidence on the table, we were just like, Porter will deal with it. Saved my ass a lot. Is Neville not enough? No, Neville is knock. Neville does not have enough moth to get rid of tentative evidence, to my knowledge. I might be wrong. I can try that. When I have stopped inducting this person... Oh, is Neville not enough for my cult? Again, like, Neville is wonderful. But there is also the additional... The Slee Lantern. Okay, that's kind of good. Yeah, can you do anything about tentative evidence? Where is the tentative evidence? Not the... Where is it? It's already gone. You didn't use opium for a while in the game, and the game calls it expensive and risky, but it's guaranteed to give you contentment and rarely has any consequences. I have noticed that. The Catboy mod changed his description text at all. It's... In his dreams, Neko Neville sees the flaws where the world and its ways can be open. I think on the basic level, it does. I don't think it does at the top of the shop. So, like, because he's now a key, it has not changed his thing. But it's like, it talks about him meowing in the base when he's just a believer. I'm always mildly worried about, like, I always think, maybe I should just, like... What? What's up? What's up, Cal? Oh, Latin. You seem confused, Kale. Or you're just saying welcome home, which contextually does not make sense. Neko Neville, a prisoner. Neville is mewing pitifully. You're acting how you're saying that there's stuff about him meowing. Yeah, in like if I find him on the base level, it's the mod. So there is a mod that makes Neville into a Catboy. Have I just... Did you just not do anything with the evidence? It's gone now. Which, you know, if that's the case, awesome, but... Damn. You're updating Sonas at the time and was not paying attention. Yeah, basically there's so it makes him a cat boy maid. It also makes him Neko Neville, and then yeah, it changes some of the text when at different levels. Cultist Shim should have a cat boyification, right? It definitely should. Though that does feel like that's the visual novel upgrade of Cultist Sim. Not that it's not very easy to turn Cultist Sim into a bit of a dating sim anyway, considering that you can. He's writing his screenplay. It's true, he is. This is Douglas. He's our weary detective. He's writing his screenplay. We appreciate him very much because he's useless. Is it wrong to pick up cuties in a cult? Oh, there's definitely got to be... There must be a I have started a cult dating sim out there, mustn't there? Maybe this is just wistful thinking. Lox, you know software development. You could make this thing. Not sure it's the best idea. No, Brain. No, we can't. No, we shouldn't. Eldridge, you seem useful. Off to which you go to find out. There it is. It's called Cultist Simulator. Fair point. Yeah, I know. I've not been able to romance people. Leo's a favorite of yours since Heart Follows can destroy notoriety. Oh, wait, what? What if we did? You could write it. I'm not going to say no. You know what? I'm not going to say no. We definitely can. It is a thing we can try. Like, to be honest, I'm also aware that you have a bunch of other projects on at the moment, so I'm not going to imagine this is going to be hugely immediate. But yeah, like, we can. Ooh, knifey boy. No, of course not. I am open to the idea. You've always wanted to make a video game. I'm kind of interested in the idea as well. But yeah, that is definitely something we could do. It is definitely within the wheelhouse of us to make the weird. I am going to write the weird cult dating sim. It's on the bucket list. God, this is gonna be taken so easily for people to be like, "Yep, let's loop Jack into it." Yes, because the One Brain Cell Collective, we have to use One Brain Cell Cult dating sim. Worst video game dev club back in high school. Oh no, that sounds like it's got a story behind it. What did it entail? You were the writers and you had no coders. I hate to say it, Laugh, but I'm not sure you had a computer game dev club. I think you had a TTRPG writing club with pretensions. Both our presidents were fencers and never present. I mean, funnily enough, I'm now immediately put in mind of the comic book Fence, which is a gay love story about fencers, which is just very much a non sequitur of what we were actually discussing. So actually, now that that was this game's development. Yeah, I mean, I'm aware of the situation that was entailed with the main kind of former lead of Fail Better Games. I think it's much more complex than what actually came out. But yeah. Basically, around the time that Alexis, who wrote this game, left, Basically, a number of people started to push an idea that they were a well-known abusive person within the industry. But when it was actually looked into, it seemed that this information had largely been pushed by the company he had left, and also there were not like a large number of cases, and also they were just like inconsistently. So there was a suggestion that he did date a couple of his colleagues. Not even that, he just had this idea, wanted to do it, learn to code. Fair enough. Yeah, it is far more complex than I am able to satisfactorily go into in this stream. It's probably worth looking up, but it did seem to be like he was not like a degree of a bit of a hit piece. Why the code's currently still full of jank. Like, I must admit, I do have some secondhand knowledge of this, because a friend of mine knows them directly and has kind of been aware of the situation for a while, to the extent that they have basically, I was only comfortable playing Cultist Sim because I was satisfied that the writer was not an abusive individual. Which is a really horrible thing to have to assure my watchers, but yeah, it's just that's my general takeaway. This is also why you're unlikely to ever see anything by like EA or Ubisoft. It is sad. It's a very unfortunate situation. You didn't find it cult dating sim. You didn't find a moth dating sim. I mean, given this game, like that's almost exactly the same. Mothman. Mothman. Thank you so much. I will look at that after the stream. It may be somewhat deprioritized beneath Disco Elysium in terms of games that are outside. What? Mothman? I like I'll be honest. I like my goat bleat. I spent time looking for that. I'm very happy with it. I like my goat bleat when we get followers. Opium! Opium! You haven't heard it. Oh no, I don't know. I'd be like, there are new viewers in the chat. If anybody feels like giving a follow, then we can hear my goat bleat alert, which I quite like. Also, like, I hope you're enjoying the content and you would like to come back again sometime. So yes. Thank you, Ken Omkoff. Thank you very much. I appreciate I appreciate you getting involved. I appreciate you you helping out with that. It's very much appreciated. And also, welcome to the Goblin Cult. God, that is just how I'm going to refer to this every time now, isn't it? It's going to have to be. I mean, Kale's a mod. It's kind of like Goblin Cult was kind of an inevitability. Gremlin Cult, Shiv Cult. Shiv Cult's next. Horny Cults. God, when did this idea of my chat of being horny on stream asks us about lick-based combat? No, Gale, no! I won't go back. I won't go back. Literally have horns you can't even dodge. Oh. Well, you kind of trapped me in that. You kind of entrapped me in that situation. Well done. I congratulate your Your I congratulate you on your discovery. Yes, Kale. I was about to say Ness isn't even here, and apparently the horny reputation has is here, is still with us. Oh my God! Why? Oh damn it! That contentment's gonna go away before. Atkaro! Hello, welcome to here. At a glance, the right of the Crucible Soul looks like he's playing the saxophone. It does. I mean, as long as you can perceive this this person's spine as a saxophone. You'll never get over the fact that you found out you're asexual via NSFW work. I mean, it's definitely going to give you a pretty good idea. Opium. Sorry, that put me in mind of an old advert in the UK for a chocolate biscuit, for which the tagline was, "If you like a lot of chocolate in your biscuit, join our club." It seems one of the effective lines of work to go about it. But yeah, the fact I just said opium, opium, in a very similar sounding way, was amusing to me. Opium in your biscuit. I mean, that's just... That's the worst... That's the worst... That's the worst variant on... That is the worst variant on the hash brownie I've ever heard of. You wouldn't like to discover your sexuality as a male man. Sounds like a good way to get a UTI. Possibly. Wait, what? You're gonna have to take me along with you there. I'm not quite understanding the connection between mailman and UTI. That's mildly confusing to me. You're gonna have to bring me along with your logic process there, Kale. Because I'm not following. Opium in your biscuit. Right, sorry, there are two separate conversations going on. Normal people, they're attracted to males. Me, I'm attracted to male. It's a euphemism. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I see. I get what you mean. Oh. That almost makes sense. Grail subverts to dread. Grail subverts to dread? Does it? You're confused about the delivery of that joke. Yeah, that does make sense. Grail subverts to dread. Oh, Grail spits out. Is that Grail spits out dread? Oh, am I just kind of getting a bunch of dread because I've been reading Grail books? Is that what's happening? You were confused about the delivery of that joke. Let's sigh. Let's sigh. This conversation is Grail becoming dread. I'm not sure I know the lore well enough to understand that. Like, you are playing three-dimensional chess at this point. Does it now have your stamp of approval? Oh, yeah, Gnome Cop. You, sorry, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name correct. Ness, hello. Oh, good lord, now the horniness can truly arrive. We summoned him. Yeah, Kerf Gnome Cop. Yeah, you will do well here. Did you package it differently? boo. A boo on you all. Boo on you all. Yeah. Ooh, popular cells. I remember you being somewhat... Or you just another lantern person. I don't know. We're going to find out. Which right did you use to summon me? We talked about how my chat apparently has a minor horny aura about it. The right of Esrakar. Nice. Joke lost in transit. Oh no. At this point, I may have to return you both to sender. Which is not really a pun, but it's all I could come up with at a very short notice. You probably want the least horny one of the podcast. I'm a dad. I am loving this. I truly game recognized game. You got to send together. We're a package deal. Oh, it's Poppy. It's Poppy. Uh-oh. It's Poppy. We're not... Oh, God. Kale. Kale, the pole. The pole. Return to sender joke wasn't quite fit to post. No, it was, It's not, no, it was, I should have let her lie, really. Thank you, Gale. You share my deep concern about the existence of Poppy. No, actually, I can do this, because this will be 30 seconds. Okay, oh, no, this won't. Annoying. Fine. Right, I'm just going to have all these books translated, and then I've committed a royal mistake. More drugs. Locks, they're voting yes. It does work. I guess it works. I mean, like anything, you know, if you're just talking about the UK, like anything can theoretically be royal. But yeah, there is royal mistake. There is royal mail. Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess German or Scandinavian based on the username, but that is just pure assumption. You know what, let's pop to Oriflames. Start spending some money. Nope, don't sell. Well, guess we're talking to Poppy. It's gonna be yes. I mean, I don't know. I think the issue there is you split the vote. How's the priest so far? Fine. I mean, you know, gets me money. I'm just kind of, to be honest, I've not done like the one dissenting vote. Yeah, you know, that one dissenting vote was just too heavily split. Clearly what happened. Don't need a Sanskrit reader. I know how to read Sanskrit. Alright, next time we have a free speaking slot. Oh, you're Moth. You're Moth. I remember you being Moth. You're not Porter, but goddamn, I like the scar, and you are Moth. You've heard of Sanskrit. What about comic Sanskrit? You monster. You monster. What's my temptation? I don't currently have a temptation as the priest, which is a little odd. I've not dreamt on a law yet, to be fair. To be honest, I've just been kind of doing lots of little, small bits. You had to recalibrate after that. This is the trouble with puns. I'm just so often not with the Times New Roman. I'm a holy man beyond temptation, damn straight, or I'm just not playing the game correctly. I am literally just going through and getting a bunch of ooh temptation. Perish the thought. This is the rest of the night, isn't it? Just an endless font of punitude. Yeah, you can stay. You can definitely stay. Welcome to the Gremlin cult. If you keep that up, I'll sand your serif, my friend. Ooh, collection of poetry. Yes, please. How many believers am I allowed to have? There's only room for one serif in this town. Oh dear. Uh-oh, tentative evidence. Damning evidence. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone, I actually there are now new emotes for both subscribers and free tier people. So yes, we have everybody can now use emotes. Thank you, Kenom Cop. I had completely forgotten that was a thing. It's only by goodwill alone you're refraining from this chat in emote only mode. Yes, pride. I'm very happy with that. Like, thank you to Kale for making the various vectored sigils. They were originally drawn by my original Pastegust. They were originally drawn by the original character designer, and Hale was very good enough to go over them, vector them, and yeah, they look fucking great. So very much appreciation. Pride is over. We're not allowed to be gay anymore. No. What you have to realize is now, when we be gay, we do crime. Also, as I have said, pride is over. Time for wrath. Kale makes stuff. Kale makes very good stuff. Yeah. I don't know who the Pasta Ghost is, but yeah, respect the RGB gays. Once you're out of name followers defined in the two different ways, you will receive a case of mistaken identity. You did make me a full list, which I've not fully embraced, and you put them all together yet. Like, I currently only have my basic reactive here, so at some point I will get them all fully set up. Maybe the next day or so. Thank you, Ness. That's really useful information. So I guess, does that mean I just keep talking about stuff until I get all the named followers? Is that, like, the way to go that you'd recommend, or should I be doing other things? I genuinely have no idea what I'm... Like, I know a lot of stuff. You want to see half-lidded Negalox in action. You can technically have infinite followers, not always. Okay, that is good to know. Isabet. Yeah, I should probably actually start doing some more. Particularly now that I've got a decent whack of followers. Again, not really sure what I meant to do with this sermon. Oh, maybe I need to do like higher lore, so start combining some locksmiths. That might make sense. Let's quickly put passion into here to stop this running. That's a lot of evidence. It's fine. You know what? We are gonna make it work. Oh, we have fervor. We're just gonna stalk passion, contentment, and we're gonna put in this fervor. Cool. And then, yeah, I guess we'll wait to see if I get some contentment. Wait here. We've got a foolproof plan, do we? Do we have a foolproof plan? I have no idea what the hell my foolproof plan is. It's so secret that even I don't know about it. How am I getting all the notoriety? That's just like a kind of... That's just kind of a basic thing of dealing with a load of... Like, basically from this. This occasionally spits out notoriety. It's kind of horrible. I'm not a fan. I definitely just created some contentment. I have no idea where the hell it is now. Oh, you're a moth. You're helpful. Why do you have different... Okay, whatever. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're going to talk to Poppy. Let's have a chat. Consent. Add passion or reason. Oh, you know what we're going to have to do? Moon.
My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes our fun scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support, a substantial contribution. And all you need to do someday is to introduce me to someone else who ends matters properly.
She smiles benignly. Add passion to accept or reason to interrogate further. Let's interrogate some further. Someone who'll end matters properly? Could you please clarify what the fuck you mean? From the moon! Dang straight. Yeah, see, the notoriety just kind of occasionally pops out. It's really not great. We are not a fan. Have I ever right-clicked on cut? Oh. Oh! Does it just automatically show you where they can go? Ah, I've never right-clicked on cards. Thank you very much. That is helpful. But I guess it's like, I guess it's just like the same principle as like if you lift it up. Stop doing whatever is making it. I can't! My congregation just are just really eager sometimes. I can't help that I'm the most charismatic priest in the world. A chilly atmosphere. Okay. Uh-huh. Isabet sleeps in fits and starts. She rises at dusk to do the things, and Isabet does. Okay. Oh, also, like, mystique kind of comes out of whenever I talk, so that is also a factor. Uh-oh. We might be fucked. Hopefully not. Hopefully our detective is kind of useless again. That would be really helpful. The Chandler comes. Da, dank be floored, lover of the Neko horde. Who's the Chandler? Wait, who? What? The Chandler? Like, Bing or somebody else? Kale, for reference, that's a joke based on the popular TV series Friends. No, Sylvia! That is inconvenient. Yeah, I figured that was what was gonna be seen. No! Oh, I caught it. I caught it. I did not catch it in time. Fuck. It just automatically comes up, unfortunately. To be honest, it doesn't matter now. It's, first eaten by a summon, now going to jail. I mean, to be fair, I'll be, rip Sylvia, rip me, because I did not pay attention to the despair, because the Mystique kept becoming Dread, and, that was a problem. So unless I get contentment in 0.3 seconds... Whoops. Despair, the wolf that devours all. Am I alive or am I dead? It no longer matters. That was good night, sweet dank. But you know what? The benefit. Kale, would you mind, please, doing it? Good. That was fast. It's 11:30. Like, it just feels fast because we actually had Dr. Null going for quite a long time. So I'm going to stick with the options here. Kale, would you mind, please, setting up the thing? So we can be the physician, we can be the medium, or we can be the aspirant. Would you mind setting up the poll, please? We will just set this person up, and this time, it is the Cult of Knife. So yeah, regardless of who we go with, Cult of Knife. DC Legacies you don't know a ton about. You've heard they're way different, so it won't be much help. Medium we've played. It's kind of cool. Physician, like, really good for just getting money. Aspirant is just the base level. Priest is fine, but you're very much set on doing a specific cult straight away. Also, it just generates despair constantly. Dancer, I did not get on well with the Dancer, honestly. It was not my favourite. It was kind of a bit... It's 11:30, we ought to nag you to bed. Kel, have you got a second account that you're using in this stream? I'm really confused. Yeah, you should nag me to bed. I will be going in a second. I'm going to go and find someone to raid. Let me quickly go to Twitch and to my following list and see who of the people I like are live. Oh, you know what? I mean, she's probably going to be finishing very soon, but as is our wont on Sunday, we are going to burn the clock, stay awake forever. Cult. Yeah, Gremlin cult. It is a problem. Time, the sundial shadow. In the dance, you can turn into a moth. Do you know what? Next time it comes up, vote for it, and you can help me, because I kind of ended up in a weird situation where I didn't have any private engagements, and thus was just not able to progress. I was just kind of sat twiddling my thumbs. It was a deeply unsatisfying stream, if I'm perfectly honest. It looks like we're going to be the medium. That's the aspirant. Medium. Time, I used to think that it was a wheel. The princes say it's a flame. Coolest at its hard. Wildest at its edge. The medium has won. Laugh. If you, as you are the person who contributed the most channel points, would you like the honor of naming our medium? If you're about next time, you can offer help if it's wanted. I am absolutely open to help. Yes, we are medium. We are knife cult. We cannot be stopped. I vaguely know what I'm doing this time. But yeah, before we go and raid the Pink Cat Girl, would somebody mind giving me a name? Specifically, you actually beat the game while you were playing, watching the stream. Congrats! What game are you playing? Also, give me a name. Give me a name. Name the medium. This path involves cards. It is a thing that happens, yes. Please do not be about to end. Nope, looks like she's still going. That is absolutely fine. What have we got? What do you got? What do you got? You're gonna say you're playing Have a Nice Death. Biggie Smalls the medium. Santori. Santori time. It is, well, it's Santori time, I guess. And that is, in fact, going to be the title of the next stream. Oh, no, pause. God damn it, pause. I hadn't realized the clock was running. Ooh. Glad I spotted that. Cool. We have Santori the medium. Next time, we're doing Knife Cult. I hope you join me for it. We are going to go and do a raid on Lyri. If you want to see more Lyri, she will be playing with Netrunner with me. Thank you very much for the stretch. I do appreciate it. We are going to send probably one of my largest raids ever over to Lyri. Looking forward to that. And I do hope you join me next time for more Cultist Simulator. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure streaming for you this evening. Thank you to Spectre and Leica for the raids. Thank you to Look Who's for Tagging for your Prime subscription. It has been a wonderful stream. Very generous of you all to spend your time with me. I'm going to pass you on to Lyri. In the meantime, I've been Loxley, Satyr of Strategy, Capri Card Shark, and the Board Game Goat. Have a good evening, and ta-ra. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Raid? Yes! Excellent. Okay, that is the raid message. I don't know how easily it is to use that as a... that didn't work. Okay, I think you might have to be a subscriber to use the emote. But oh well, we'll try it. Yeah, there you go, Kale. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. As I was saying, I've been Loxley, Satyr of Strategy, Capri Card Shark, Board Game Goat. It's been a pleasure streaming for you. Have a good evening. Ta-ra.